When I tell you,
brains.
I'm telling you brilliant, because I grew up with this music, 1980s, it was like the happiest time in my life with my friends, and I just cannot believe that you were, you really were the first person to do this. When you started promoting this on social media, tell me I wasn't all over it. I was like, this is incredible, you know?
Yeah, sure.
What made you this time? I mean, it's almost 25 years later.
Yeah, I know. We kind of hit it on the head because, I grew up a fan of it as well. I graduated in 1989, so that 85, 89, that's what I listened to. And one day I was just sitting in my house, I was just surfing through YouTube. I wanted to hear some of those songs, to see some videos, and there was like nothing on anything. And anything that was done was like grainy and just not well done. So I said, you know what? I always wanted to do documentaries. I used to do regular films. And I said, let me do something I'm really interested in, and let me do a little research, perhaps do a documentary on freestyle music. And it progressed quickly. And
the people that you got involved. I mean, you went to the godfather of freestyle.
I went to the main guy, yeah. And the funny thing is, Sal's a dear friend now. I didn't know Sal, prior to this. And he was a main cog. I'm not gonna lie. Without Sal, I wouldn't have the access to the venues or to the artists. It's a very close-knit family, and when I first started, people were like apprehensive of opening themselves up to me, and apparently it's been done before. People have gone to them and never pulled through. So after a while, they didn't really take it too serious until I started shooting on a regular basis, and then they were like, wow, this is going to happen, so here we are.
And what I love is that you captured the music, but you also captured the behind the scenes, how they felt, because there's a little bit of anger, there's a little bit because they've never been able to go to the next level, get the attention. It's almost like soccer teams in the United States, like they don't get the attention they deserve, because you have such talented artists there with the octave voices, and so you were giving them that platform, to raise awareness, even to the new generation that never heard of this kind of genre.
Well, that's what I wanted to bring awareness to people, like kids that, when I say Legends of Freestyle, they think I'm talking about rappers just freestyling. They don't even know what freestyle is. So it brings a whole new generation, if this does what it's supposed to do, awareness. And again, what I wanted to do is, again, I have ADHD, so doing a documentary is a whole different animal. So I wanted to have the truth behind the interviews, but I wanted to have those performances just to keep the story running along. And I think we have to pat ourselves on my team on the back, but I think we did a good job.
You really did a tremendous job, because you did. You tell the little stories and then you jump to videos and stuff. I think this is going to have so much tremendous success, but I also see the following, the sequel to this, and what you can do is what you said, like the videos, 25 years ago weren't that great of quality. Bring that back, like some of these songs with the viewers, that would be fantastic. There were so many incredible artists that were part of your production team. You had Freedom Williams.
Freedom too, which was a little different. We used him because not only did he have one of the biggest songs in the 90s, but he wasn't a freestyle guy, but he gave his perspective on why he thought freestyle, kind of that did for a while. So it was good to get somebody else's perspective in the movie business, in the music business, that's not from that world. So I thought that was super important. I also love, my favorite part is Lisa, because everybody's, Lisa's the face of freestyle, and the first thing she goes, I'm not freestyle. So, but again,
she doesn't take herself seriously, but I admire her. As a Latina,
she's awesome.
Growing up in Queens, that she was like before the J-Lo. She had that moment. She made females, Spanish female women, give them a platform. Everybody was like Lisa in the film. Everybody was like in love with her, and her, again, the way she sang was just amazing. And she really did. And then also she's a 20-year plus breast cancer survivor.
Breast cancer survivor, Grammy-winning artist, crossed over. I mean, she's an amazing woman.
Yes, she really is. So you're teaming. You have one of our dear friends who speaks volumes of you, is Aaron Hansen.
Oh, we had Hansen. Yeah, another character I have. Yes, he's a dear friend of mine. We became friends since this thing is done, and I think he gave me the better candidate interviews as well. So
he really did. Very honest. And I didn't know about his song Silent Morning, and he jumped up and said that he wrote that. It blew my mind. So
well, again, I can't confirm or deny. It's what he said. He had a piece of paper. I didn't see it, but if that's the case, he's got every right to talk about it.
Yeah, so he talks about a little bit of the resentment because of like royalties and things that didn't happen, but it's really covered. And you as an actor and a director with film, how do you, jumping into the music arena, how did that play? Do you like the combination?
I actually do. We're actually, funny thing is after this, I'm doing another film, Robert Downey Jr. film.
Oh, wonderful.
But I just signed on to do the 50th anniversary of the British invasion.
Oh, okay.
Which is, again, the same type of thing as this, on a bigger level. We got Ringo Starr is in it, Peter Frampton. But even though the star and the talent is a lot bigger, it's the same type of concept.
That's amazing.
So yeah, it's cool.
It's been done, but not to the way you're putting it together.
Right, so it's pretty cool. I don't know how I fell into this, but I enjoy it.
Yeah. And I'm saying brilliant. I'm still keeping with that. So, you know.
Just keep saying, say it 5 more times.
I will. I'll write it down. And you're wonderful. I mean, first thing is your family first. Your wonderful husband, devoted dad.
Yes.
And you just love what you're doing. So this is fantastic that you can go to work every day. You know, sometimes it's a thankless job, but you live your life with passion and purpose. That's the biggest thing. So,
If you dream it, you do it.
so is that the best advice you can give after? Or so somebody starting?
Yeah, I mean, again, my thing is, listen, if you're in the industry or whatever, don't wait for people to come knock on your door. It's not gonna happen. You know, if you find you have a wall as an actor, a director, or anything, create something. I mean, this costs nothing to do. But I had a little slow time. I said, you know what? I want to do this. And you just take that step. Just take the step. And most people don't. And, you know, I do.
You believe in yourself.
Right, but the thing is, I do it all the time. Sometimes they'll fall. But it just blows my mind how people don't. And they just wait and expect. And it just doesn't happen.
And it's sad because it's true. Like I'm in the same point. Sometimes you're saying just wrong. Come in and create your own work. That's the best thing. You know, whatever you're passionate about, create it.
Don't talk shit. Create shit. That's my core to unite.
And I'm with you. I totally believe that. That's awesome.
And now we're going and we're gonna party at Sky Room. Bottles. Let's do it.
All right, congratulations. Much success.
And talk about it on the internet for me. Thank you.
Yes, we will. You will get this next week.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Enjoy. Legends Freestyle 2016. Check us out.
Where can they find more info on it?
Right now we might have a deal with, you know, we have talks with HBO, Netflix, iTunes, so things are progressing.
All right, so we'll
It's at the AFM market too.
Oh, okay, fantastic. My friends are there. Okay.
Check us out.
Hi everyone, I'm back here with Table for Four, and I am so excited to be here with, I know everybody, you've heard this several times, the Godfather Freestyle, the Pioneer Freestyle, Sal Abatello. So congratulations on this beautiful film.
Thank you.
Amazing. I knew it was going to be special, but it exceeded what I expected. Tell me, I mean, this is, you know, I'm thinking back 25 years, you just mentioned to me 3 decades of freestyle music.
This is the 30th anniversary this year. It started in 1985 in the Bronx, in a small club that I had called the Devil's Nest, and I brought in this second generation of Puerto Ricans, and that were they were breakdancing actually, and they were dancing to all these great dance records, and I put together, disco had just faded out, and I put together a Latin sounding disco record called Please Don't Go, and kicked off a whole genre. Boom!
Yeah, I mean, I can't even tell you, everybody, all your artists are just so amazing. What I love being Spanish also, that you gave, you know, you just put everybody on the map. Like these kids were working at Bloomingdale's, working at Benetton, and we just put them on the map.
A lot of them were in high school too, you know, they were a lot of them were in their teens, and you know, they were just finding their own way here in America. Their parents were like, you know, Latin music and salsa, and they found their own way. They were in school speaking English, and when that first record came out, every kid was like, wow, I want to do that, I want to be like her, I want to be like him, and then it just blew up. And me giving them that platform at the Devil's Nest, a place where they could come and meet and talk and co-write and co-produce, and then it just blew up.
That's amazing what you've done. I mean, you're so inspirational, and the genre of music, and then to have it with every flavor, resurrect to like the younger generation who hasn't experienced that. What I love really about freestyle is that it's happy music. It just makes you think about just good things. You know, it's not like the hip hop that there's always, and I love all kinds of music, but the freestyle, just like everybody that grew up in the 80s, it's just happy. It just takes us back to a time. Right now we're all grown-ups and responsibilities, and it just takes takes you back to such a really great time.
Right now that everybody's in their like late 30s, 40s, and 50s, you know, it brings you back. So when it was a good time in your place, your first love, you know, where you made your first kiss, your first nightclub, your first dance, you know, your first crew where you hung out on the corner, just like in the doo-wop days, and everybody would sing. And you know, now they came center stage in all these big venues, Madison Square Garden, Radio City, Muskegon, all around the country. California, all the major cities are doing it, just selling out 8,000 to 10,000 people. But you know, alone, a lot of them, you know, really can't sell out a venue. But when you put them all together, like they just knock it out the ballpark.
They really do. They really do. And I think the last artist that you got involved is Jill Terrell.
Yeah, Jill. I had open up a few of the shows. You know, she's a new artist, but she was doing some music that was similar to freestyle. I gave her a shot, open up on some of the shows. She's a great singer, great performer, and it gave a little flavor of, you know, the new people that are trying to break through. Hopefully it'll work out.
I really think so. So I mean, when you saw it tonight on the screen, I mean Saturday night you're at AMC Theaters right in Midtown. I mean, how does that feel? Like all your hard work, and you know, 30 years, and you're putting it in 2 hours worth of most of them. How do you feel about it?
You know, I had a club called the Disco Fever. They made a movie about it called Crush Groove. So I had that experience once before. But seeing this now with the second generation, because I did it with hip hop, and to see that all these kids that I started out, they're teenagers, they all got their own kids now that are in their 20s, and to see it up on the big screen, it was very rewarding, and I felt proud.
You should also be proud. It's like it's so touching how many people watch when they say freestyle. Your name is the person that they attribute their careers for. They wouldn't be here without you. So that has to be very fulfilling that they know that how much you care about them. Nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care, and you genuinely care about everybody.
Because I've been there for 30 years, I never stopped doing it. You know, even when things went bad in the 90s, from 93 to 2000, even if I wasn't doing that style of music, I still would try to cook them and keep it alive. And then luckily for me, I did a show in 2000 at a couple of Exit, had my 20th anniversary, and 4,000 people showed up, and that's when we went, oh, I guess by themselves, they can't fill up any venues, but when you put them all in the house together,
yeah, it's incredible.
And that's how we found out. I reinvented it again in 2001. And now it's here to stay.
It really is here to stay, and it's a family. I mean, everybody, I can see how close they are. So do you have any favorite stories that you saw, like, you know, that was difficult to bring on, but you made it happen? Do you have any?
One of my proudest moments was when we went to Madison Square Garden. Because when we were all popular and all the groups were doing great, we were selling records, and, you know, had great radio play all around the country, we still never went to the Garden. And to bring them to the Garden 25 years later was very rewarding. And then Radio City just put the final nail in the coffin. To be there, you go to these venues when you're young, and then to be on stage and have all your acts on stage together. We're all together, 16, 17 acts, and we're backstage and everybody's praying together. And then at the end of the night, they all got on stage together. I made everybody get on stage and sing We Are Family. We have a picture with everybody on the stage, and that was great. When you're driving by 52nd Street, you look up, you see Freestyle Extravaganza, Freestyle Fever, Radio City Music Hall. You know, somebody took a picture, sent it to me. I was like, wow.
That's amazing. That's so special. And now, I mean, you went from the music industry, now you're in film. So how do you see this career balancing out? Now you're making movies.
Yes, this is my first project, you know, on my own. I did, Steve brought me the project, and hopefully we'll move on. I got a lot of stuff I got to do. Russell Simmons, who everybody knows, is talking about doing my life story in hip-hop. So I started back in '77 in the Bronx, where I just brought hip-hop indoors also. So hopefully, and then somebody wants to do a documentary on me, so a few things in the works.
All right, that's right. And Steve Stanilus, I mean, honestly, he is brilliant.
Yes.
This is I love this music, and all the artists involved, and I'm like, I can't believe it has one done. Everybody's talked about it, started it, but I mean, he got it done. And
I've been approached by people for the last 10, 15 years. Steve's the first person that stepped up to the plate, and we finally got it done. We worked together great, we just clicked, we became good friends during it, and we put together a nice piece, and like you said, you didn't even see the finished product. It's still got to be edited together, and some other things added in, which is just going to make it even better.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, we wish you so much love, success with this film and many other projects that you're working on. Legends of Freestyle.
Yep.
And I'm predicting this is definitely going to be an HBO project. I know it. And I mean, I even saw the sequel to this. much for sharing your story.
Oh my God.
And anything that you can say to aspiring musicians out there?
Freestyle fever, catch it. But yeah, you know what? There's always going to be a new genre, and everything started with a movement. So all you teenagers out there, don't give up. All the last music's doo-wop, disco, hip-hop, freestyle, salsa, all started with a teen movement. So get out there. You just have the equipment now. You don't got to go to a studio. You got the computers at home, and it's pretty easy now to make your own music. And you just got to work hard and be on the internet all day.
Well, I got to ask you one last question before we go. So when 3 decades ago versus now with social media and iTunes and how you sold music and it was so important to put it on the radio, how different is it now with promoting music?
Back then I liked it better because back then you had record pools and the DJ was the key factor. And now the DJ is not the key factor because the DJ can't play anything new anymore in a club. So back then, you could bring your record into a nightclub and they might be playing it that night. Whereas today that can never happen.
Alright. Thank you again, Sal Abatello, the godfather, the mecca, the pioneer of freestyle, and freestyle is here today, right?
Hey, you know it, baby.
2015, I'm saying it.
Catch you.
Thank you. I gotta give you a hug. Thank you so much. Good night, Table for 4. We're back with Table for 4. And I'm here with Aaron Hansen and the guru of freestyle, Mr. Sal Abatello. And everybody's loving you. This night wouldn't be possible without you. This night wouldn't be possible without you. So thank you.
Can I just interject something?
Absolutely. Go for it.
One, first of all, this is not about me.
Really?
No, it totally isn't. Don't let the clothes fool you, Sal. Be nice. Sal Abatello, for a lot of you that don't know, is the founder and creator of LL Cool J, Russell Simmons, Ron DMC, CoverGirls, Fat Boys, Naomi,
And so much more.
It's Lizette Melendez. Come on, Sal. Can you help me, bro?
I'm good.
This is the Fever music, Fever Records. A lot of people really don't understand the impact this man has made on the entire world. Not just your neighborhood or your city, on the world. He's brought so much joy and so much fun and so much love and so many good times, and they probably made a lot of babies too.
Oh, for sure. Got a lot of fever babies.
A lot of fever, a lot of fever babies. A lot of people don't know that. Judy knows, but I just wanted to say, I'm so honored and I'm so blessed to have known this man, who I see as one of my older brothers. I don't want to call him my uncle because we're not that. Yeah, seriously. A lot of people don't realize it, and it almost gets me teary-eyed when I think back to when we were doing our tours and our shows, and I think about all that, the impact that he's had on this business. And anytime you see a huge pop, real fun tour, it's because he put it together. And when they called me and asked me that they want, when Steve called me and asked me to do this film, I said, we gotta call Sal. We gotta call Sal. And here he is. So please put your hands together.
Yes, Sal!
Now, wait. Now.
I love you, Sal. The man, Sal. Hey, Sal! Go, Sal!
Hey, Sal, excuse me. Can I have Sal is
It's not my show, but it's okay. Go for it. Yeah.
Sal is gonna sing a song for us.
Yes.
He is?
Yeah. It's called Silent Night.
Oh, you just did that. He's bad.
No, he's gonna sing
Inside joke.
Frank Sinatra. Go.
I'm good.
I'm good. There we go.
I did it my way.
He did it his
There
way,
you go.
and he kicked
There
butt
you
for
go.
all of us. So thank you very
Sal
much.
Abatello, guys.
Yes, Sal. Yes. Let me take a picture.
Thank you again.
Picture.
Thank you, guys.
We are here with the producer for Legends of Freestyle. I'm so excited. This movie was awesome. I'm a diehard fan of freestyle music, and to see Steve Stanilus make this feature film just kick butt. I can't say it's a documentary. It's a feature film. It kicks butt. Maria, his beautiful girlfriend here too. So, what do you? I mean, this was really a passionate.
I'll tell you something. Thank you, Judy. I'll tell you something. first of all, this could not have happened without Steve Stanilus.
Absolutely, he is beyond
The man is
brilliant.
amazing.
I keep telling you,
He is beyond brilliant.
He is. 'Cause
Very good
This
description.
hasn't been done in 25 years. This
No one
music
had the
has been
balls to
done
do it.
He did it, and I
No
honestly-
one had the cojones.
I wanted to do this. I'm the
And you know
female
what he
version
said
of
to
Steve
me?
Stanilus. I'm so impressed
You know what
by
he said?
him. I
He
can't
goes
even
to me. He goes to me. He's Hanson. I said, dude, you know me. You've spoken to everyone in the entertainment business. You know me. Don't come to me and ask me for the. Don't ask me to tell you the truth if you don't want to hear the
If you
truth.
can't handle the truth.
Right. Right.
And
So I'm
he
gonna
can
tell you what
handle
it
the
is.
truth.
And,
And he came out
and
later
I'm
on.
gonna put it like this. I don't know if this is gonna be edited, but I'm down with Doc. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you what it is. So many artists that are afraid to stand out and tell the truth about what happened from the late 80s to now. Okay, that is owed so much money because they're so afraid of being blackballed, so they can't get concerts. So a lot of them are very nice and smiling and everything's cool. Fuck that shit. Where is my motherfucking money, man? If you gave me my money, man, I wouldn't have to do these shows for $2,000. Excuse my expression. It is LTN. You know what that means? Lick these nuts. Where the fuck is my money, man? Give me my money. It's unfair.
I like this LT. Well, you know, I am so proud of Legends of Freestyle, so you guys are going to
Well, it was a blessing to meet Steve Stanilus and you, Judy, because me and my baby, we do, me and Maria, we do so much stuff, entertainment related, film related, acting related. She just did a commercial.
Oh, yeah.
Yay, her first commercial. And
All in
she's so happy, and in Spanish, which is cool. And of course, we were shooting our horror film in February. I told you about that. We spent the night at her house. We loved her.
They ignored me.
But
They were
we
playing
fell
with
in love with her
Max.
dog.
Yes,
Yeah, her
with
dog.
Max,
But
yeah.
I hear that the dog is anti-you smoking.
Yeah.
That's funny because when you guys went to sleep, he walked up to me and said, "Puff, puff, motherfucker, puff, puff." No, I'm kidding.
Well, he broke all his cigarettes in the morning. So
Yeah,
it's a different
he
story.
thought it was weed, so he ripped it apart. He got upset. He's ripped it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
boy.
He is
Okay, well,
anti-smoking.
No, Max passes on grass.
Very beautiful night here. I'm very happy to
Thank
be in
you.
New York City, Saturday
Woo!
night. You know, really.
This girl's
screening
off the
your movie.
chain. You need to follow her. She's off the chain. Show her
Thank
some
you.
love. Show some support to artists and producers and directors and create the true creativity that has the cojones.
I'm here with Jill Terrell, so thank you so much for saying hi to all your fans.
So cool to be here. I'm so happy and excited to be here.
Is this the first time that you've seen the movie?
Yeah, this is the first time in like hello, AMC Theater. It's in Times Square, 42nd Street, Manhattan. Like this is
On a Saturday night.
on a Saturday night. When I was sitting there, I'm like, wait a minute, am I in this moment? Like, am I really in the moment? Like, this is really happening for Steve. This is just like his vision, and there it was. It came to fruition.
It's so brilliant because I am a diehard I grew up in Queens and
Here we go. One more. Here we go.
I can't believe it's
Ready?
never been done. It's just beyond brilliant. To bring this finally, you know, it's a rebirth of Freestyle.
When I shared it on social media and my Facebook, that was the most popular comment that everyone said. It was long overdue. This should have been done a long time ago. So I'm really happy that he's doing it. And when I was watching it, I thought, you know, I want to show this to my friends, people who don't really know that much about freestyle, you know, younger kids.
Absolutely. It was beautiful. You know, a lot of the topics were that it's not like hip hop because there's so much controversy and with freestyle there's no controversy. So it's beautiful about being happy. I think that's great. I think the world needs more of this. Right?
Yes, I mean, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. I think there's controversy where whatever industry you're in, there's always going to be politics.
In the music.
Oh yeah, and music, right.
Songs. That's why they said that freestyle they didn't think that, you know, had the longevity because there was no controversy. It's just beautiful, powerful.
There needs controversy in music. Like, music can be like, it's art and it can be escapism. And why would you want to go? Like for me, when I want to escape, go to the movies, listen to music. I want it to bring me to a happy place or an emotional place, not necessarily a controversial place, right? So I think that's fine that there's no controversy lyrically.
And I, like as a filmmaker, I was asked if you on your daytime job or in the industry as well, do you do something else?
No, this is what I do. I sing, I'm a recording artist, I'm a mom.
No, we ain't doing next week yet.
That's my daytime job.
It's incredible because a lot of people can't do that, and you've been able to stay in the business 100%. So I commend you for that and balance scene. You know, you really are inspirational because you get to balance your family life and do what is your passion.
I'm very blessed. I put it off for a really long time and didn't do what I wanted to do and did what I thought was the right thing to do by everybody else. And I had like this aha moment that I thought, I have to do what's in my heart. I want to do what's right for me, and it's resonating with people. So I feel really very blessed to be able to do this.
Are you working on anything now?
Yeah, on November 14th, my new single, Todd Terry, called Love Song is coming out. And
Stay tuned, Love Song.
I'll be in Miami that night at a big 30th anniversary Freestyle concert performing, so it's good news for me. Yeah, that's where I'll be singing it. I have a field dance. I'm so excited. I feel totally blessed. I'm living a dream.
You really are. You're amazing. And I really, you're probably one of the last artists to join freestyle music because it's so small. It really is. You know, it's what happens in your generation.
Yes, it is small, and I'm very lucky on this stage in 2015 to be accepted and invited in, and to be sharing the stage with the acts that I chose. Because they are people who have had radio hits, 30 years deep. I'm not off that island yet. I don't have that yet. So for me, it's like
much younger than I am, so I think I've been around longer with the freestyle. 22. I believe. Very fast here tonight. So where can our fans find you if they want to look for content? Social media, should they follow you?
You can find me on Facebook or go to my website, Jill Terrell, videos, and definitely please find me on Facebook, hit me up. I love to talk to the people who support me.
And your concerts are there as well, so they can find you.
Yes, everything is there.
So we look forward to seeing so much more. Congratulations on the movie and documentary. It's beautiful. I knew it was going to be great, but it exceeded my expectations. As a fan, I'm definitely in Steve Stanilus. I'm just like so proud, like to know who I did what I wanted to do. I just think it's amazing.
Did you love that shout out?
Congratulations to my friend.
Freestyle.
And we'll see her at the after party. Hi, I'm Judy Simrod with Table for Four, and I'm here with the Cover Girls. I am so excited. We are at the Legends of Freestyle documentary.
Just come in like 1 minute. All right, cool.
You guys decided this one? How amazed are you?
It was, so I'm secretly taking pictures with my phone.
For me, because I was late. I missed our part.
Of you guys.
I need to see when it comes out.
It was awesome seeing our faces on a big screen. Like it's not even, I thought my TV was big. That was good to see us.
Yeah, it's Saturday night. You're in the heart of New York City. No big deal. Just everyday premiere.
I love
Super cool.
Yeah, it was a great documentary. More that I got to learn a lot about just our fellow artists. We were friends, so I was like, oh.
Yeah. Who knew?
I know.
Yeah, and I know Anson, it was funny, and I found things about him that I didn't know from listening to this. Steve did what I would have died to do. This is it's brilliant that, freestyle, it's never been done. And when, I saw he was promoting it, I was like, see, like, support what he did, because I think it's not only the fans, the diehard fans, because those are like such happy days for all of us, but the new generation is going to be turned on to this music. Absolutely. So I definitely think like it's going to be a rebirth.
He's going to help you too.
He really is. He really is. What he did is so brilliant. I'm like blown away. And I told him, I text him and email all the time. I just think it's incredible. And you guys, for speaking Spanish, myself, you guys are so inspirational growing up. We always have like a bad stigma with, in Spanish. But you guys, what you've done as females, like, for us, like, it's so inspiring. It really is. To be able to live your life with passion and purpose and pursue your dreams. Like you get to get up every day and do what you love and touch so many people. And decades later, I'm telling you, I was one of those fans, seeing you guys performing that really, touched us.
That means a lot. Thank you so much. I mean, and the fans are what have kept it alive. Like for us, we feel lucky that, we get to step into these shoes and get on stage and just share a moment with the fans who really, are what have, kept us going all this time.
And I do believe that you guys do it for the fans, just the love of them, because it's not an easy job. You see them looking gorgeous and glam, but it's so much. It's so much work behind the scenes of the songs and the rehearsals and everything that goes through. As a filmmaker, I'm telling you,
and makeup and hair and then family life, making sure they're all set when you take off. I mean, it is a juggling
I wish we could just pick up and just show up at shows, but there's like this whole behind the scenes process that goes on. We're mothers too, so it's like, and we have jobs. We have real jobs, so it's like, you know, this is a lot, but this is, I will tell you, we don't only do this for the fans. We do it for ourselves too. We love this. There's no way you can do this if you didn't love it yourself first. And then just knowing you guys are out there to receive, always keep us busy it's just a blessing.
And also, like, as moms, like, you know, this is like what fills you guys up. You know, you're amazing moms, but this is your little bit of grown-up time that you get to give back and see how much love that you're out there. I mean, was it shocking to you to see the reception that you got from that movie? Did you expect that?
I'm gonna say I did expect it because the fans have been so awesome. I mean, it's not. I mean, I think every time we get on stage, we are shocked that we are still relevant and that we're always received so well. So I think we should just stop being shocked and just be grateful. So I think this one was like, this was awesome. This was like, it was just. I think we were just shocked for ourselves. We were like, oh my god, that happened. Yeah. So I think for us, we're just a little surprised.
That's awesome. Well, you guys deserve it. And how about as a community? All you guys, are you friends with everybody CKA?
Oh my gosh, it's so much fun on the road.
And you're friends with everybody? It's like a big family?
Yeah. I mean,
You don't have any dirt to share with us?
I wish there was dirt. It's not that juicy. It's
we've
like
got freestyle code. We have dirt, but we keep it in the house.
That's the way it's supposed to be, and people don't do that, so that's really good code. So
It's
you're
never-
teaching people out there.
It's never anything that dramatic. It's just fun, you know. Like so, it's a family. So you can get into fights with your brothers and sisters, or your moms, your aunts, your uncles. Same thing.
Very cool. And where can our fans and your new fans find you?
feverrecords.com.
Yeah, that's our social media. And we, you know, we have our personal little Facebook and
You can give it out there if you want.
find us. Come search for us. We're
Make it more
mysterious.
exciting. Okay. Much love and much gratitude for the beautiful music you guys have done, and really, you know, like it just really, you know, the 9 to 5, the going to work, the life, the hustle and bustle, and then, you know, taking time out to listen to your music, and it's just incredible.
Oh, thank you so much.
And congratulations, because now you have a film too. So not only are you guys
film stars.
Yes, you are.
You can be an IMDb.
Yes,
Right,
you
is that how you
can.
say it?
Yes, tell Stan to make sure he can see you on IMDb.
I'm going to be on IMDb.
I
I'm
should.
face to pop up.
Oh,
It should be
will.
that. We're part of the cast.
You are. So very excited to be here with them.
Thank you for taking the time to talk to us. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Judy. And congrats,
And they
everybody.
have a
Thank you
concert
so much.
tonight, so where are you guys
Thank you.
performing?
In Queens. We don't know the name of the venue. It's so bad. We just show up.
We do. We're like, where are we going? Oh, Queens today? Okay, what's the directions?
I remember Zachary, the Emerald City.
Oh my god, all those old schools.
You know what's fun when we don't know we're performing with other people and we show up and we're like, Judy! I didn't know you were going to, yeah, we just show up and perform.
All right, I think it's Swami at your concert tonight.
No, he's got his own show going on.
Like he ran out of here. Yeah,
Speedy's coming with us.
And we'll meet the guys there, TK.
Yeah.
So. Thank you again so much.
Take care. Look out for so much more from them.
Thank you.